Hello and welcome back to another episode of Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're here, and I think before we go on, I'm going to go back because I noticed that there are some new documents. That one I don't think I can get. This one I can. I'll be able to stop at the base camp. Yeah. I'm just going to do this quickly. What if I missed this one before?
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitezh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
I've got some weapon upgrades I can get. Bit of damage. Would be a good idea. What's this one? Better hold time. Yes. Exotic animal. Maybe they do better. I think that one will be good. Oh. ammo pouch. More arrows. Maybe more pistol ammo later when I get a pistol. That's good. I'll check anyway, but I don't think I can get that one yet. Actually, I might be able to get this one. Ah.
We have told the people of the Valley City that we will attack at dawn, but we shall advance behind the Karash at moonrise. The captives we kept from the battles in the west will be our shields as we advance. Few survived the long march across the mountains, but those that live will serve their purpose to the Horde. The city sparkles, a gift not yet given. We will take what is ours and march home with our spoils.
So I can now do Mongolian translation. So I can actually go back to the monolith. I think this will be the last thing that we can do for now, as a lot of the other ones I can't access yet.
Most of the writing is in praise of a military victory, but it looks like they left something nearby.
Ah, the caches. I'm a terrible shot. This one will probably be the final thing. Almost certainly. Where was the progress? Ah. Progress. Yeah, I thought I saw that coming.
Damn it!
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The Order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword. The prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
Why did it take me into doubt?
Shit. That's gonna be cold. An arrowhead carved from bone. This looks like Mongol craftsmanship. This was a whistling arrow. Mongol archers would fire these over their enemies to frighten and confuse them.
Neat.
A paisa, a sort of passport. Whoever held this spoke with the authority of the Mongol Empire. It reads, "By the power of eternal heaven, an order of the Empire, whoever does not show respect will be guilty of an offense."
Continue. Optional challenge.
A Byzantine war galley. How the hell did it get down here?
Whoops.
It's Mongolian. They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city. Must be something up there.
Challenge tomb. Or to find the end.
The Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in two. No matter. While I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet, we will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food and supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause. My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot. Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
And judging by this, he never woke up.
Got to crack the ice somehow.
It didn't grab it. Come on. Not wall climbing. There you go. Wait, what? Okay, that was a glitch. good. Curious. Ah, I didn't see this. This was incorrect. Ah, just have to hold left. Okay, I get it. It's timed. And now. It tried to grab it, but it was moving, so it didn't grab it. That is annoying. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully this time it won't go as badly.
Got it. Now to find out what's up there.
What? I thought I was on solid ground. Ah. Oh, I get it. That's why it was like that.
Look at all this. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
It's done.
We'll die here, thanks to Coraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Coraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here, with us. I've always kept a little poison at the ready, in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
Huh. He knew it. So the guy down there was poisoned. Secrets. Ooh, a relic.
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
Ooh. Shoot up to 2 successive arrows without the delay of withdrawing from the quiver. Fire. Quickly. By pressing releasing the left mouse button after the first shot. Nice.
Byzantine brooch. The enamel work is beautiful. This portrait has been defaced. It looks like it was depicting the prophet. They must have had to hide their faith.
Right. Continuing onwards then. More cold water swimming.
He's passed through the lands of the Rus. I cannot shake the feeling that he's taunting me, waiting until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter, as I hoped. I've stopped at a small village by a glassy lake they called Svetloyar. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed. I made an example of him, and now the people fix me with the evil eye, spit at me as I pass. I must move on soon. His sickness spreads.
Trinity treating like evil people? No. Say it is so. wonder if they ever actually think of that they actually are the bad guys.
I'm not your enemy.
That remains to be seen. You killed those men back there.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there? Who... So,
Interesting.
there are people who live out here, and they appear to have been here for a very long time, living in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I notice elements of her dress, small adornments that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire. Could they possibly be descendants of the Prophet's people? How much do they know about the lost city or the divine source? It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
Yeah, getting the arrow back would probably be a good idea. And I'm going to end this episode here. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and have a good one.